What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel, and I'm excited to make this because I was not expecting to get this car on the dyno, but thanks to Oz Motorsports and Acton, Mass, we were able to get this car on the rollers and actually get some wheel horsepower numbers. So I don't want to give too much away before we get into the video, but before you guys skip ahead and look at the dyno, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think this car is going to make to the wheels. Remind you, if you're not familiar with the car, the build, we're Stage 1 Plus on E85. While we were on the rollers, we were running about E70, and it was fairly cool outside. It was later and it's fall, so air quality was fine. But again, Unitronic rates these cars, if you're on pure E85, around 628 to the crank. Again, these cars do lose a lot of power when it goes through the all-wheel drive system, when it comes to, you know, torque conversion and all that stuff. So take that in consideration, but drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think this car is going to make. I'm very excited to show this video, but I also am curious to see what you guys think of the results. So thanks again, guys. I appreciate it, and let's get into it. All right. I don't know what I should do with this guy. I might move him up. Well, this is kind of a different video. I really wasn't expecting this until earlier this week, but it's a good surprise. We're actually going to be heading over to OZ Motorsports in Acton, Mass, and we are going to be putting the car on a dyno. We will chat again when we pull up, and we'll get it on the dyno, and you guys are going to be able to figure out what we got for some numbers with an actual tune, not a piggyback tune, an actual Unitronic tune. Stage 1 Plus, E85. Lock in, let's go. Let's get ready. I'll see you guys there. All right, we are rolling up. We're, at least regarding pertaining to my navigation system, we are here. So let's just find out. Where the oh, OZ. Me. I'm dumb. All right, yeah, we're here. I was looking for all the different types of cars, but looks like we are finally arrived. A lot of RS3s, a lot of BMWs, and I'm at home. So I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna see what's going on with the guys in there, and yeah, we will pick the camera up once we start strapping this thing onto the dyno. I'll see you guys soon. Go.
I'm a no chance kind of guy, so
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So it's funny, the dyno software only goes up to 28.2.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, this thing looks.
I think I had traction control right on top.
Yeah, it started bogging.
Oh, actually.
Do you see that?
573 actually.
Oh, shit.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally hit 500 before it actually started freaking out, you know?
No, yeah, like...
Stage 1 E85 though, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure this thing rips, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty on par, like you said. I know because it's probably cutting, it is probably going to read a little bit higher.
Yeah, like that spike is probably what's freaking it out, you know what I mean? But I want to say it's actually making like 540,
Okay.
550.
Okay.
That sounds about right. I mean, that's what the Daza is on E85, you know what I mean? So, you know,
I like that.
that's pretty damn good, yeah. So, you know, it's got to be in that same range. Same thing with the torque. I mean, 500 foot-pounds of torque, that's...
I'm not mad at it.
No, exactly. So we'll try, you know, we'll try a couple more. Let's see what it does with dyno mode. Hopefully it doesn't freak out again.
You gotta leave the ignition. Anytime you turn the ignition off, you have to do it again.
What?
Here.
Are you serious?
I left the ignition off a little bit.
Thank you.
All right, let's try that one.
Thank you.
Alright. Let's hope this is it.
Hopefully. One number 2.
$527.
527?
Yeah.
I'll pull it. 527.
See that?
Yeah!
527.
That's awesome.
It does like to cool down.
Dude, I mean, you're 100% right. The intercooler, you get a little bit more cool air in there. Do a downpipe. What?
Realistically speaking, stock intercooler. Let me tell you, realistically speaking, even with earlier, the stock intercooler didn't do as bad as I thought. I was thinking you were gonna drop, you know, maybe 10, 15 horse. But the fact that it literally only dropped 2 horse was pretty impressive. Obviously, it will benefit off an intercooler. You know what I mean? But that's not bad at all, considering it's still on the stock hardware. You know what I mean? Well, I'm gonna do another one, just the last one, and then.
Do another one?
Yeah. Might as well.
Yeah.
See what it does with cooler temp, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 515 that time.
Yep.
You know, it does like the coolest temp, but obviously, you know, that's any car. But this is where you can see that the intercooler starts to run out.
Yeah. 100%.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm honestly, I'm very happy with that. keeps.
It's as expected. You know, you can always reach out and be like, hey, we can, you know, let's try to fix this. So it actually picks up a little bit of power on top. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, keeps climbing instead of dropping off.
Exactly. So it's an 8Y, you know what I mean? Stage 1 E85 making 5 something. Better than a car that I know. We won't talk about that one. It's all good. We won't talk about it.
We'll do that one off the record.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you guys. That's awesome.
Oh man, that's it. So I'm really happy with those results. It's late at night. I made a point to wrap this video up fairly quick. I think it's like, I don't even know, it's probably 11 o'clock at night, but I really wanted to set this up and talk about the results really quick. And we'll just kind of breeze through this fairly fast, but obviously you guys have made it very clear that you're not super concerned about the power numbers. You really want to know what the quarter mile times are, and that's great, but it's important to understand all of the data behind the car in order to understand your times on the track. So I really wanted to run this car on the dyno, understand my power levels and where we could increase or figure out and tweak once we get to the track. So obviously taking away, we know we're heat soaking. We started up close towards like 575 in horsepower, and then we dipped down to 550, and then we dipped down further to 527 or something like that. So obviously we're heat soaking, and that's important to know, right? But the more important thing that I thought was important was when you saw the dyno graph, you saw that towards the end, our power started to dip down. We see that a lot on turbo cars, but at the same time, why do we see that? And that's more of a nod towards the intercooler. Intercoolers will obviously help you perform higher in the power band, and you might lose a little bit of low end power, but you definitely will shine up top. And to complement that more, which you heard it in the video, and you'll hear it again now, where we could definitely benefit from a downpipe. The goal is, of course, 600 wheel, and I think with an intercooler and a downpipe, we might be able to achieve that. So again, a few things to take away from. Of course, I could have blindly just said, I want to do stage 2, downpipe, intercooler, and call it a day, and not even get to understand it. But that's how my brain works. I need to know why things are a part of specific kits. And it's important to educate yourself, because if something goes wrong or if you have to diagnose something on the track, you know where to look, rather than just saying, well, I bought a stage 2 kit and I really don't know anything about it. So that's just part of the reason why I'm taking the course of action that I am. Getting the car on a dyno is not only just for bragging rights, but it's to understand where your car performs its best and where maybe its weaknesses are. So this was just kind of a step in the direction of where I wanted to be, and I have now set a goal for the next step along the way. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out, and Oz Motorsports, thank you guys so much for letting me come by, run the car, just hang out. You guys were awesome, and you guys are just a good group of guys over there. So thank you again. I really appreciate you guys letting me use the dyno, record the whole thing. So thanks again. And again, stay tuned. I know you guys really want draggy times, so I have a draggy, and I actually have already started to record some videos, so that's on its way. I just have a lot of editing to do, so these things take time. So stay tuned. The guys in the comments that are yelling at me because I haven't gotten any quarter mile times or 0 to 60s, it's on its way. Next video, they should be yours. So, you know, I could put a little teaser right here if you want and say have fun with it, but you know, it is what it is. So I don't want to spoil anything. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.